The French crime series Lupin returns for a second part on Netflix.
Awesome. Yes.
So let's talk about it. With his son missing and his revenge mission incomplete, Arsène Diop will be back soon to finish what he started. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Justin. Here we focus on all your favorite content from streaming services and in theaters. If you guys love to watch movies and shows like I do, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Question of the video: who is your favorite character from Lupin on Netflix? Comment down below with your answer, and there you can find mine. I really enjoyed the first season of Lupin. I don't think I reviewed the first season. I'm not sure. I'll have to go back and check that out. Really addictive show and really thrilling, really suspenseful. So I was really excited for a second part to the first season. What works for the second part of Lupin season 1 is definitely the mystery and the suspense surrounding the storyline. Arsène Diop is now trying to find his son after he was taken at the end of the part 1 in the first season, and his mission for his revenge against Pellegrini and what happened with his father is moving these 5 episodes forward. What I loved about the first part is essentially everything I love about the second part. At times you get the sense that nothing big is going to happen. It just, you're watching it, and Arsène Diop is, trying to find his son, and he does these things, and it doesn't seem very grand. But when you get kind of towards the end of each episode or towards the end of the series, little things that he's done reveal that it's a bigger plan of his, and it just makes it so intriguing to watch, because you're watching these little things that you may get the sense that aren't important to the story or not even important to Arsène Diop, but they are. Everything he does, he thinks about. And not only does that make the show intriguing to watch, it also makes his character very intriguing to watch. And he's very clever. He's cunning as can be, and I just love how everything plays into his big scheme, if it's trying to find his son or trying to get revenge for what happened to his own father. And a lot of it is very personal for Arsène Diop in here. We saw off the couple episodes with him trying to find his son, which is very important to the character. You get that real sense of urgency in the first few episodes of part 2. And then it continues his revenge against Pellegrini and his father. So we still get that sense of urgency, and his mission is incomplete. And there's this drive to finish what he had started in the first part of season 1. Omar Sy is still really good in here. I love him as an actor. I loved him in the first part, and I really enjoy his performance in the second part as well. There's a lot more emotional moments in the second part, especially regarding his son and what he thinks may have had happened to him. So some of those emotional moments that are attached to Diop are brought out by Omar Sy within the second part, and he handles those moments really well. And anytime there is a big reveal, or anytime there is a flashback to something that has happened, the series makes it feel so grand. With the directing and with the score, it makes you go back and watch what is happening along with the episode, along with that scene, and then you're trying to piece everything together and realize that everything was part of his plan. And it's so fun to watch those reveals and those flashbacks to scenes that had happened in some of the earlier episodes. So everything is really connected, and it wraps up very nicely for the character and the story. What doesn't work for part 2 is not a big complaint, because I really do like part 2 and I really do like the series. But with 5 episodes, I do feel at times about middle half, so maybe episodes like 2 and 3, maybe part of 4, it seems to drag just a little bit when it comes to Arsène Diop and his story. There's essentially two really big things that are happening in here. One, his son, and two, Pellegrini. Those are two big interactions within this season. And some parts of the stories are wrapped up fairly quickly, and then we transition into another storyline, but kind of in between all of that, at times it does drag, and at times it's very important to the story, and we go back and we see how it all kind of played out. At other times, it has nothing to do with the overall story and the 5 episodes. What I loved about the first part is that everything really felt connected, and we do get a lot of that in the second part, but also at times it slows down, it takes a breath. And that's not a bad part. I just think it's a negative for me when it does come to reviewing these 5 episodes. It's one of the nitpicks for me when it came to watching the series. So before I give you my overall thoughts and score on Lupin, make sure to check out my other Netflix content right up here. You can find series reviews and movie reviews only on Netflix up here. So overall, Lupin, part 2 of the first season, really good. Omar Sy is still fascinating as Arsène Diop, and that sense of urgency for finding his son and getting revenge against his father is something that drives this series and makes it very personal, very intriguing, and very urgent to watch. It's filmed really well, and all of the connected moments make it so thrilling to watch and always keeps you on your toes. I'm going to go ahead and give Lupin Part 2 a B. Thank you guys for checking my review for Lupin Part 2 on Netflix. Have you guys seen it by chance? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.